Hi my dear students, in the previous videos we discussed the questions, that is 4, 5, 6 questions we discussed, that is of the exercise 3.2 of your NCERT textbook. So now today's class I am going to discuss the 7th question. My dear students, the 7th question given to you is find x and y. You should find the x and y values, is it? And the conditions given to you, there are sub two questions. One, this is the one question and this is another one question. So now I'll solve the first one. So first one, what is that given to, they given to you? X plus y value is this much, that is x plus y is equals to this is equals to this matrix, and x minus y is equals to this matrix they given to you. Now my job is to find the x and y value. So students, what I will do means here it is, this is x plus y is here, and here it is x minus y is there. By using these two, whatever data given to you, by using this data we should find the x and y. So for that, what I'll do here x plus y, x minus y is there. I'll add LHS. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side of this data. And also here given to you, this is x minus y is the left hand side and this is right hand side. So now what I'll do, once I'll add this x plus y, I'll add these two equations you can call. So with these two equations I'm adding. So how to add the two equations? Two equations, how will you add? We add, first we'll add the left hand side and next we'll add the right hand side. So after adding that, this LHS and this LHS, if I add means what I get, x plus y plus x plus minus minus y. So plus y minus y will got cancels. You will get only the x term you will get, and x plus x is 2x. So 2x, if you go, you will get the only one unknown value, that is x. So after solving that, you will get the x values you will get. So for that reason, what I'm doing here is, so I am just adding these two equations. So this part once I'll add and next I'll subtract these two, then I'll get the y value. So just I explain what I'm going to do, that I explain. So now we'll solve. So here my dear student, so first one I'll solve here is, first one condition I'm taking, x plus y is equals to 7, 0, 2, 5. So I'll call this as, I'll take this as the equation 1. And next my dear student, I'll take another one equation. What is that? X minus y is equals to 3, 0, 0, 3. I'll call this as 2. And now adding, I'll add these two my dear students. Adding 1 and 2 we get. I explained already why I am adding these two. I am adding these two. Again I'll explain. Later I'll explain here. So adding 1 and 2. How to add these two equations? These two equations, I'll first add this LHS side. This is left hand side of this equation 1, left hand side of this equation 2 I'll add. So that is x plus y, this value, plus this value, x minus y, and equals to here is right hand side of this equation 1 and right hand side of this I am going to add my dear students. So this will become 7, 0, 2, 5 plus 3, 0, 0, 3. I am adding these two. Left hand side of this, left hand side of this I am adding. Next right hand side of this and right hand side of this I am adding. So after solving this, what happens? X plus y, or else my dear students, I wrote there. Sorry, I write here. So x plus y, just remove these brackets. I am removing the bracket. So that will become x plus y plus into x is plus x plus minus y. This is x. Don't confuse. Don't take it as a multiplication sign. This is x, my dear student. So now here it is plus x. Here it is, sorry. This is x plus y minus y will got cancels. Plus y and minus y got cancels. Now this is LHS we solve, and now here it is RHS part. In this RHS part, add these two matrices. How to add the two matrices, that we discussed. If I wanted to add the two matrices means what should I do? I should add the corresponding elements of the given matrices. So therefore my dear students, 7 plus 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10, and next 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 0 is 2, 5 plus 3 is 8. So therefore my dear student, x plus x is 2x is equals to 10, 0, 2, 8. Can I write like this? So therefore my dear students, x plus x is 2x, and now x is equals to this 2, I will shift that side, that will become, that will goes to the denominator, so that will become 1 by 2. You can take it as clear. So here it is 10, 0, 2, 8, and next my dear student, x is equals to, now this 1 by 2 will act as the scalar. It is any constant value I am taking here. It is, so we discussed in the while explaining the properties that if I have any scalar, if I wanted to multiply the scalar to the any given matrix, how should I multiply? I should multiply each element of the given matrix. So therefore this half will act as the constant value. This constant value I will multiply with this matrix. So therefore I am taking this half, that is this half I am multiplying each element of the given matrix. So that will become, my dear student, 10 into half, 0 into half, next 2 into half, 8 into half. To every element I am multiplying with 1 by 2. So therefore my dear students, this will become here x is equals to 2 ones are 2 fives are. Now cancelling the terms. So 0 and anything is 0. This two got cancels. 2 ones are 2 ones are, and 2 ones are 2 fours are. Is it? And now my dear student, x is equals to 5, 0 into anything is 0, 1, this is 2, this 2 got cancels, 1 into 1 is 1, and next 4 into 1 is 4. This is your x value. They asked me to find the x and y value. Now my dear students, similarly I'll find the y value. To find the y value, what I'll do, my dear students, please observe here. To find the y value, again what I'll do here, again now here I added this and this, equation 1 and 2 I am added, and now I'll subtract these two. Why I am going to subtract? If I subtract means I will get the y value. Yeah, here I added, here it is, by adding I got the x value. Now you may understood why I adding and why I am subtracting. I think you got the point. Why I am adding? If I added these two, then I am getting the x value. If I subtract, then I get the y value. So therefore, my dear student, now I will subtract. Here it is. Now subtracting 1 and 2. So if you subtract 1 and 2, so again left hand side, first you should subtract the left hand side of this, and next right hand side of this, and minus right hand side of this. So therefore my dear student, x plus y minus x minus y is equals to, here it is 7, 0, 2, 5 minus of 3, 0, 0, 3. Clear? And now my dear students, remove the brackets. If you remove here, no space, so therefore I am writing this equal to these steps here. Is it? And next x plus y, this minus I am taking it inside, just I am removing the bracket. So therefore plus into minus x minus plus y is equals to. Now we should subtract this matrix with this. Again, to subtract any given matrix, what is our condition? We should subtract each corresponding elements of the given matrix. So if I subtract this, means my dear students, this will become 7 minus 3 is 4, 0 minus 0 is 0, 2 minus 0 is 0, 5 minus 3 is 2. Clear? And now my dear student, this is plus x and this is minus x, both will cancels because opposite signs. This plus x and minus x got cancels. Y plus y is 2y is equals to 4, 0, 2, 2. Clear? And now my dear students, I needed the value of y, but here this 2y. Again these two, if I shift that side, means that will become y is equals to half this 2 alpha shift that side means that will become 1 by 2. Clear? So therefore again this half I will take inside the bracket. If I take inside the bracket, again 4 into half, 0 into half, next 2 into half, next 2 into half, my dear student. Again cancel here. These 2 ones are 2 2s are 2, 0 and anything is 0. 2 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 ones are. So if you simplify this, you will get y value as, my dear student, 2 into 1 is 2, 0 and anything is 0, 1, and here it is 1 into 1. So therefore this is your x and y value. So this is your y value and this is your x value. Like this we should solve, my dear students. I think you don't have any doubts here. These are the simple questions, simple methods I used. And next, similarly, we will solve the second one, my dear students. So what is second one? To solve the second one, again see here, 2x plus 3y is here, and here it is 3x plus 2y is there. So to solve that, what should I do? I'll use the simultaneous equations. In the simultaneous equations we discussed or we solved, we should first write this one. To write this, please pause the video and next second one I'll solve. So my dear student, first what I will do here is, here we have the same terms x and x. Here in this previous whatever I solved, in that we have the data is in the form of, here also x coefficient is 1, here also x coefficient is 1, and similarly y coefficient is 1, and here also y coefficient is 1. But if you observe the second question, in the second question the coefficients are different. So coefficient means what? In this case x coefficient means the constant value which is multiplied to that this x. So here 2 is the constant value I multiplied with this x, and 3, what is the coefficient of 3y means y 2y value I multiplied with 3. So therefore 3 is called as the constant value, you can take here this, or you can call it as the coefficient of y. And similarly now I'll solve here it is second one. Again I'll name it as, this is I'll call this equation as 1, and that is the second. 2x plus 3y is equals to 2 3 4 0. Call this as 1, my dear students. And next 3x plus 2y is equals to 2 minus 2 minus 1 5. Call this as 2. So these are the two questions, two data they given to you. By using this we should find x and y value. To find x and y value, so in the previous videos I added LHS terms, but here I'll not add these LHS terms, because if you add means you won't get only one unknown value, that is x and y are, you can, in this case x and y we can call it as the unknown values, because we should find those values x and y values. But here it is, in the previous if you add these two or if you subtract means one value is destroying, that is one value is removing from by adding these two terms. You observed already, because in the first case adding 1 and 2 I discussed, in that case what is the value removed? Y value is removed, is it? Likewise in this case it's not possible, because the coefficients are different. If you add these two, again two terms will be remaining here. This, for example, if I add this 1 and 2 means 2x plus 3y plus 3x plus 2y. See here it is. If I add means what happening here it is, again you are getting the two constant terms, that is, sorry, two unknown values we are getting. 2x plus 5x is 2x plus 3x is 5x plus 3y plus 2y is 5y. It means that you are getting, again here it is, x and y terms you are getting, but my aim is to remove any one value from this, either x or y we should remove. In such a way we should solve the question, so that easily we will get. So for that reason, if you do like this, Here also you can get, but the simple steps will be complicated. So therefore what I will do here, my dear students, I multiply to this to make the any coefficient same. Either x coefficient I should make it same, or y coefficient I should make it same. For that purpose what I'll do, to this I'll multiply with, here I'll multiply with 3. To this equation I'll multiply with 3. So 2 3s are, what happens, 2 3s are 6, and again to this I'll multiply with 2, because to this equation I am multiplying with 3. Either you can multiply 3 or whatever your constant, or else you can multiply with 6 also, or else if you can multiply 9 to this, and here it is, you should multiply 9 means here it is 6 to this equation you can multiply. We should choose the values in such a way that after multiplying this I should make any one coefficient same. That is, either x coefficient must be same in two cases, or y coefficient must be same. To find that, to solve such a way, where what should I do? You should always take the smaller values, because if you take like 6 9 and all, if you take means, then the steps will be complicated. So for that reason what I'll do, I'll take simpler value 3. Here it is, I took 3. So if 3 2s are 6x, so here x coefficient is 6 in this case. To this, in this case also I should make the x coefficient as 6 only, because if I make the coefficient x as 6, then easily we can destroy the x terms. Then we will simplify and we will get the y value. So therefore my dear student, to this equation I am multiplying with 3, and to this equation I am multiplying with 2. This method, whatever I am using, this method you already discussed in your previous classes. I think in 9th, 10th or in high school you discussed this simultaneous equation solving, that is making the coefficients same. Is it? So I hope you understood. So now my dear student, after multiplying this 3, I'll multiply this 3 with all, here it is LHS as well as RHS. To all terms I am multiplying with 3. So if you multiply to this means what happens? 3 2s are 6x plus 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9y, and to this matrix also I should multiply with 3. So how should I multiply 3? If I wanted to multiply any constant value to the matrix, I should multiply each element to this constant, this with this constant value. So 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 0 0. Clear, my dear student? I am multiplying this constant value each term of the, or each element of this matrix. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 into 0 is 0. Now you can call this as equation 3rd. And next, my dear student, I am multiplying to this LHS as well as RHS terms. So 2 3s are 6x plus 2 2s are 4y is equals to, now 2 to this each element of the given matrix. 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are minus, plus minus minus, 2 2s are 4, and 2 1s are 2, plus minus minus, next 2 5s are 10. Call this as 4. Now my dear student, now what I'll do, I'll add these two. If I add, I'll subtract this 3rd and 4th. Subtract 3rd and 4. If I subtract 3rd and 4, why I am subtracting means 6x plus 9y minus 6x means what happens? X terms will destroy, or x terms will be removed. So therefore I am subtracting, subtract 3 and 4, we get. So what we get, my dear students? So this will become 6x plus 9y minus this 3 and 4, minus of 6x plus 4y is equals to, now to this, from this matrix we should subtract with this. 6 minus 4 is 2, 9 minus minus plus, that will become 9 plus 4, 13, 12 minus minus plus 2, 14, and next, my dear students, 0 minus 10, that is minus 10. So now my dear student, simplify this. So this will become 6x minus 6x got cancels, that is 6x minus 6x cancels. So 9y minus plus minus minus 4y. 9y minus 4y is 5y is equals to 2, 13, 14 minus 10. Now I wanted to find the y value. So again, if this shift this 5 to this side. So if you shift 5 to that side, that will goes to the denominator. So that I am going to write y is equals to 1 by 5 into 2, 13, 14 minus 10. Clear? So next, my dear student, so this will become, I'll take 1 by 5 inside the bracket. So 2 into 1 by 5, 2 into 13, 2 into 14. Sorry, I should multiply. I am multiplying here. It is 1 by 5 into 2, 1 by 5 into 13, 1 by 5 into 14, 1 by 5 into minus 10. So my students, this will become, this is equals to 2, 1 by 5, 2 into 1 by 5 is 2 by 5, 13 by 5, 14 by 5, and plus minus minus 5 ones are 5 twos are. So therefore minus 2. So this is your y value. Is it? Next, similarly find the, here we should find the values of x. This is your y value, my dear student. And next we are going to find the x value. Again, to find the x value, I will multiply. To find the again x value, you should again make the same, the same method. Again you should multiply with the any constant, so that this y coefficient will be same. So that y coefficient should be easily removed, and then you can calculate the x value. So next, my dear student, I hope you understood this. I'll erase this one. If you want, you can pause the video, then you can write it down. And next, I'll erase this part. And now, my dear student, now after that, next, now to this one multiply with, I should make here this 6 before solving, before multiplying this, and I mean in the last step what we did, we multiplied to this number, whatever number we multiplied to make the x coefficient same. But now I should multiply the number, or I should choose the number in such a way that the coefficient of y must be same. So therefore to this I multiply with 2. If I multiply with this 2 means 2 3 is a 6y, and now to here it is, here 2y is there. If I multiply with this to this equation with 3, 3 2s are 6 becomes 3, here it is 6y, it will become 6y, and if I multiply 2 to this means 2 3s are 6y. It means that both the coefficients will become same, that is y coefficient will become same, so that easily we can calculate the x value. So therefore I am multiplying to the equation 1 with 2, and to the equation 1 with 2, and equation 2 with 3. So therefore this will become, my dear student, 2 2s are 4x, 2 3s are 6y, and next 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 8, 2 into 0 is 0. And next, my dear student, to this equation I am multiplying with 3, 3 3s are 9x, 3 2s are 6y, and next 3 2s are 6, minus 3 2s are 6, minus 3, 15. And this you can call it as equation A, and this I call it as equation B, or you can continue the number. I think previous equations we name it as 3 4, and this you can call it as, or else 5 6 also you can take. or you can take A and B. I'll take care of this A and B only. Now what happens here is the coefficients of y is 6 here it is, and here also the coefficient of y is 6y. So now my dear student, so here again I am subtracting here equation A and B. So equation A and B I'll subtracting this we get, my dear student, I am not adding, I am subtracting only. I am subtracting because 6y, this term LHS 4x plus 6y minus 9x plus 6y, then only this y value will easily cancel. So therefore I am subtracting this. So that will become 4x plus 6y minus, here it is 9x plus 6y term, minus of this term, LHS of this minus LHS of this 9x plus 6y, and this will become this matrix minus this matrix. So that is 4 6 8 0, and next minus 6 minus 6 minus 3 15. Clear? So now my dear students, so if you remove the brackets, what happening? 4x minus 9x is minus 5x. 4x minus 9x is minus 5x, and plus 6x minus 6x, that is got cancels. So only remaining is minus 5x equals to, now my dear students, so this will become 4 minus 6 is minus 2. 6 minus minus plus, that is minus plus, 6 plus 6 is 12, and next 8 minus plus, 8 minus 3 is 8 plus 3 is 11, 0 minus 15. So now my dear student, we required the x value. So therefore first shift this minus 1 by 5 to that side. If you shift that side, that will goes to the denominator, that will become 1 by minus 5. So 1 by, this will become 1 by minus 5, and we know that plus divided by minus will become minus. So therefore plus divided by minus will become minus. So therefore my dear student, this will be minus 2, 12, 11, minus 15. So this is equals to, now this minus 1 by 5, take it inside the bracket. So that will become minus 1 by 5 into minus 2, minus 1 by 5 into minus 1 by 5 into 12, and next minus 1 by 5 into 11, minus 1 by 5 into minus 15. So this will become ultimately minus plus, 2 into 1 by 5 is 2 by 5, my plus minus 12 by 5, and next minus plus minus 11 into 1 is 11 by 5, minus plus, and here it is 5 ones are 5 threes are, so therefore plus 3. This is your x value, my dear students. Likewise you can calculate, this is your x, and last I proved the y value. Like this you can calculate the x and y value. Clear? And next question is, if you want you can pause the video and then you can note it down. Yes. And next question we are going to discuss is, my dear student, that is 8th question. So the 8th question is also similar type of question. Find x. So the next question is, that is 8th one, my dear student. The 8th question is, find x if y is equals to 3 2 1 4 and 2x plus y is equals to 1 0 minus 3 2. So now my dear student, try to solve this question. So what is that? Find x if y is equals to, they given to you y value as this much and 2x plus y is equals to 1 0 minus 3 2, they given to you. So my dear student, y value they given to you, and also the equation will satisfy this condition. What is that? 2x plus y is equals to 2x plus y is equals to this much value. This is the equal matrix. So after adding 2x plus y, if you add these 2x plus 2x and y, if you add, their sum is equals to this matrix 1 0 minus 3 2. So therefore what I will do, my dear student, I wanted to find the x value. Now to find the x value, just in this information I am substituting the y value. If you substitute the y value, then easily you will get the x value. So now my dear students, I am substituting here. See here, given. So what is given to you? They given to you 2x plus y is equals to 1 0 minus 3 2. So now 2x plus, what is y value? Y matrix is nothing but they given to you as 3 2 1 4. Just I substituted the, in this just I substituted the y matrix y value, and this is equals to, my dear student, 1 0 minus 3 2. Clear? Now this matrix I will shift that side, so that will become 2x is equals to 1 0 minus 3 2 minus, this is the one matrix, here it is, this is the another matrix 1 0 minus 3 2, I wrote as it is, and this is the plus of this matrix. If I shift this matrix to that side, means this will become negative, this will become negative, so therefore I am writing here it is minus this matrix 3 2 1 4. And now my dear student, 2x is equals to, subtract these two matrices, 1 minus 3 is minus 2, is it? 0 minus 2 is minus 2, minus 3 minus 1 is, I think it's minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4, 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Clear, my dear students? So here it is 1, this I shifted that side, so minus 3, and here it is minus 1. Minus 3 minus 1 is minus minus minus, so 3 1 plus 1 is 4. And now my dear student, I needed the x value. To find the x value, what should I do? Here it is, this 2 I shift this side. If I shift these 2 to this side, that will become 1 by 2. So therefore you can easily find out the x value. It's simple. So please calculate that one, my dear students. So now 2x is equals to, or else directly I write x is equals to here. So x is equals to 1 by 2. If I shift this 2 to this side, means 1 by 2 minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 2. And next, my dear student, this 2 I shifted this side, therefore that goes to the denominator 1 by 2. Now this 1 by 2 I will multiply with each term of the matrix, minus 2 into 1 by 2, minus 2 into 1 by 2, minus 4 into 1 by 2, minus 2 into 1 by 2, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 minus 2, to each element of the matrix I am multiplying with half. So now 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 ones are 2 ones are. Next, my dear students, 2 ones are 2 twos are, this 2 ones are, this 2 ones are, cancels. And now you can write x is equals to plus minus minus 1, plus minus minus 1, minus 2 into 1 is minus 2, minus 1. So therefore this is your required x value. So pause the video, or else if you have any doubts, comment me, I'll explain once. And now we'll move to the next question, that is 9th one, and that question we'll discuss in the next class. And I think, my dear students, in these problems, while solving the problems, I think not necessary to explain in Kannada, so therefore I didn't explain. Clear? So ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಥಿಯರಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.